Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a review on one of Lush's fresh face masks, which is called Love Lettuce. And this is actually one of my favourite fresh masks. To be honest, it smells to me very herbally, very compost-like, very apparently lettucey. I hate the smell personally. It's really weird, but I have to kind of bypass the smell because I love what it does for my skin. It is for normal to oily skin, and my skin, depending on what time of year it is, can vary from dry to combined to oily, and depending on how much water I've been drinking as well. And for a lot of you youngsters out there that aren't aware of the benefits of water, it is really good for your skin. It is probably the best thing for your skin that you can buy, and it's free as well, which is bargainous. I probably drink about, well, I try to drink about 3 of these a day, and obviously you're not meant to drink 3 at once because that's completely unsafe, just like stuffing your face full of food as much as you can, because you'll be sick. And it's the same with water. So what you're supposed to do is sip throughout the day, and just remember to do that. And I actually notice my skin starts to get very dry if I don't drink enough water, and it doesn't matter how many of these I will put on my face, it won't make a difference to its appearance. So it's almost like putting makeup on dry, cracked skin. There's no point really, you're just wasting fabulous makeup. So it's important obviously for when you do put your makeup on to have a lovely base underneath, and something like water hydrates your skin so much to the point where it will make a difference to how you look, and it will make a difference to how face masks and whatnot can help your skin too, because they can only go a certain amount underneath your skin, whereas water flushes out all the toxins and everything. Okay, that's enough about water now. Back to the face mask. So I'll just read some of the ingredients to you. It's got kaolin in it, which is a clay, which can draw out impurities. Honey, which is just fabulous for everything. Fuller's earth, which gives it that slight tightening effect when it starts to dry. Almond oil, ground almond shells, which is a great exfoliant. Lavender oil, which is very calming for your skin as well. And what else has it got? Seaweed gel as well, which I don't know what seaweed gel actually does, but it seems to go well with my skin. So yeah, it is a very strange kind of a greeny greyish kind of colour, and you're supposed to leave it on your face to 5 to 10 minutes. I generally leave it on until it starts to dry. So obviously it goes onto your face a kind of greyish green colour, and by the time it dries you know that it's gone kind of grey, and every time you smile it's kind of cracking and flaking all over the place. So yeah, Lush do quite a few fresh face masks. I think they probably do about 7 or 8. And Otafix, the last one that I reviewed, which I actually found one of the worst to be, well, for my skin personally. It may be different for others who've got very dry skin because it was so oily. Yeah, they do quite a few fresh face masks. And if you bring back 5 black pots, you get a fresh face mask free. Just to remind you all out there, because obviously Lush are great advocates of recycling, so please do keep your black pots and take them back. I've been using Lush for quite a couple of years now, and for some reason, because before they started doing this I used to keep the black pots, and I don't actually know why, because they haven't been doing this offer for that long, probably about a year or maybe longer, but I seem to have accumulated so many that I haven't actually had to pay for a fresh face mask for quite a while. So that's lucky for me. These cost between, this one, between £6 and £7 I think. Obviously I haven't had to pay for it. But in general I think they all vary between maybe £4, £5, £6, £7. And as they are fresh face masks, you're supposed to keep them in the fridge, which is where this will be going in a minute, and you are supposed to keep it for between 2 to 3 weeks and use it as and when you feel like it. I try to use mine once a week, or if my face is feeling particularly gritty and in need of a cleanse, I'll use it twice a week. What I try to do is steam my face, or even if I've had a bath or whatever, exfoliate first, steam my face, let out all the impurities, and then put the fresh face mask on the top, and then just lie there and let it dry, and then I will wash it off with a little sponge that I've got. I got it from the Body Shop for I think between £1 and £2, and I kind of wet that, rinse it out, and then I will just use it to wash it all off, because I'm really lazy. I like to have the masks wash off straight away. Sometimes they can take ages of rubbing it, and I don't have the patience for that kind of thing. So I will use one of those to basically, it's quite an exfoliating sponge as well. So in addition to the exfoliation of the actual face mask itself, I will be able to use the sponge too. So it's great. And yeah, and then I will, that cleanses, then I will use my tea tree water toner. This is also from Lush. This is tea tree water. So it has got tea tree water, grapefruit, juniper water, and I love it. It's my favourite. I've been using this for years. I will use that to remove any excess left, close the pores, and then I will put on vanishing cream, which is again my favourite moisturiser from Lush. I've been using that ever since it came out. It's about £15, well worth the money. And yeah, so highly recommended that you all go out and try the Love Lettuce. If you don't want to pay the cost of between £6 and £7, you can ask them for a tester, and they can give you enough for one application. This lasts a fair few applications depending on how thickly you put it, or how thinly you put it. Obviously I like to put mine on quite thickly, so why not? And especially considering it won't be long before it goes off, so the best to use as much as you can, and then buy as and when. What I will do is I will be reviewing other fresh face masks as well. I mean, there are others which are okay on my skin, like I like Braised Honey quite a lot, but this is probably, I would give a 9 out of 10, because I am waiting for Lush to come out with one which I say is absolutely fabulous. This one is fabulous, but I wouldn't say absolutely fabulous. Or maybe I said it earlier, did I? Anyway, I'll give them an opportunity to come out with something that I think is even more amazing than this, which I am sure that they will at some point, hopefully in the future. I hope you have found this review useful. I will try and do some again at some point soon. I'm hopefully getting a new webcam soon, so I can do some more tutorials as well. Until then, everybody, take care. Bye.